Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury in Bulldog Nation, today in history, the 13th Amendment was passed. If you saw the movie Lincoln by Steven Spielberg, it was focused on Lincoln getting this passed right before he was assassinated. It was pretty a wild story. It's a true story. This ended slavery. So there you have it. All right, D.C. plane crash. Some updates. Elizabeth Ann Keyes from Madeira, 33 years old, was a lawyer, once a law clerk for Judge Michael Barrett over in Cincinnati, was on that plane crash. So the Cincinnati connections are obviously there. The black box. They have discovered the black box, which is really important. In addition to that, air traffic controllers, we find out, apparently were down people. Why, we don't know. The new FAA director was appointed by Donald Trump. And we find out that the FAA was doing DEI. They wanted disabled people. I mean, it's insane when you think about it. All right, Kash Patel kicked butt yesterday. It looks like he is going to get confirmed. RFK Jr. battled Bernie Sanders, including pointing out to Bernie Sanders how much pharmaceutical money all these people get from the Democrats. 78% of docs say health insurance has too much power. You're damn right. Paramount is in negotiations with Trump to settle the $10 billion lawsuit against him. Folks, you can't make this up. Trump, by becoming president again, has all the leverage in all these lawsuits. It's hysterical. Mark Zuckerberg says everything he says gets leaked, but he's glad that Silicon Valley is embracing Trump. Amazon is now buying ads from X. See how it all works when the good guys get together? Denmark is increasing their budget by $2 billion due to the Greenland threat. Reading. We continue to fail in reading. You know why? Too much TikToking going on. Burgum was approved by the United States Senate as the Interior Secretary. Costco, guess what? $30 an hour. If you need a job, that's not bad for a working man. Rubio says Greenland's not a joke. Trump is serious. I believe it. Trump says next week tariffs could go on Canada. Look out. Lee Zeldin was approved by the United States Senate as the EPA director. And this is true. I've been saying this forever. J.D. Vance says, how evil is it for Joe Biden's administration to have known where all these evil gangsters, traffickers were and did nothing? It ought to shock the conscience, as J.D. Vance says. And Ryan Michael has been arrested for a threat on Trump on Monday. He's a transgender that likes to be called Riley Jane. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Coming up next, World News with Jamie Spindley.
Hello again, everybody. The latest world headlines. Investigators have recovered the black box from the American airline jet that crashed into the U.S. Army helicopter near Washington, D.C. The National Transportation Safety Board says they have gathered a lot of information but need time to verify details. A preliminary report will be released in about 30 days. Authorities have begun identifying the 67 victims of the tragic accident. 8 more hostages held by Hamas in Gaza have been freed as part of a ceasefire deal. The group, which includes 3 Israelis and 5 Thai nationals, was handed over to the Red Cross before transferred to Israeli forces. In response, Israel released 110 Palestinian prisoners, including 32 serving life sentences. In other news, 2 avalanches in the French Alps claimed the lives of 5 skiers. 4 Norwegian skiers were caught in a snowslide in Valsentis, with 3 dying at the scene and a 4th succumbing to injuries at the hospital. A separate avalanche in Haute-Seville killed a Swiss skier also. And an explosion at an ammunition factory in Spain left 6 workers injured. Emergency crews put out a fire at the site, but the cause of the explosion remains unknown. Investigators are working to determine what led to the blast. You're up to date on the world news. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend and have wonderful plans. I got great plans. I'm excited. My best friend from England who moved to Thailand is flying in today to spend the weekend with me before his travels. My 35th year in America tomorrow, February 1st, 1990, flew into Philadelphia on the East Coast and been living the American dream ever since. And I'm so grateful to be an American citizen and also proud to be British. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Cheerio.
Here we go with Sports Without Boundaries. University of Kentucky and Arkansas play Saturday night at 9 p.m. at Rupp Arena. This is the homecoming for John Calipari. Rick Pitino is asking Big Blue Nation to give him a standing ovation. I first thought there would be boos, but I think the UK fans will give him applause. I really do. 10-minute quarters is being floated by Adam Silver as NBA ratings continue to tank. And Terry Rozier, a guard in the NBA, has now been connected to a gambling ring. And Justin Tucker, the kicker for the Ravens, has got apparently 6 massage therapists saying improper conduct. What is it with NFL players and massage therapists? Coming up next, pop culture. All right, ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, here we go with pop culture. Can't make this up. This is wild. Somebody bought this painting at a garage sale for $50, and it is a Van Gogh worth $15 million. Sabrina, how come this can't happen to you and me?
I would give the original owner a cut.
You're too sweet. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great weekend.